And I'm going to keep on moving. Probably up to 20 right now. I ain't going to do nothing but town. Slowly uploading these bitches anywhere. Like I said, I haven't been outside for a couple of days. I just came out here to smoke and then go back in or go to the store. I didn't want to do that today. I'll probably go in and drink my coffee, watch some American Dad or some shit like that. Chill. I don't fucking know. But no. When somebody call you a whore, be the best whore. Just don't be their whore. I always call myself a bitch. Everybody say, they always say, telling you a bitch. I say, yup. Because I will fuck everybody but you. And I did. And all the times and all the guys I was a bitch to, they were the first ones who got my ass. Anton, Newman, Melvin Hargis. Yup. Troy Grimes. What else? A lot of them. Thomas Whitley Jr. Terrell Kessler. Donald Grohl, Dennis Humphrey, Edward Swanton, John Falk, Barry Goldstein. There is a list. Most of them are in around Maryland and Baltimore. They are all, but all of them are on here. In one way or another. Y'all know Barry Goldstein is that Jew lawyer. Y'all know Edward Swanton is that fake doctor who frauds your Medicare. You hear me? He will try to kill you and still take your money. I said, nigga, you try to kill me. Now you trying to steal from me too? You try to take my life and steal from me? I was not there. I said, no, this nigga not. Then I saw a picture of him. He was white. I said, oh, hell no. I stepped to that nigga to the point where his lawyer proved him to be a liar. That Jew proved Edward Swanton a liar on a deposition. Their deposition. I called that deposition in May of 2023. And Barry Goldstein said, did Edward Swanton come to you as was he your doctor that day? I said, no. Ed came in the room across the hall in a patient's gown with black socks on. I said, that nigga was here to harm me. And I was right. I was right. And I did a video about that the next day when I got home. I was right. I just didn't know his name. I didn't know how he looked. And I didn't have my glasses on. But when I pictured how he looked, I put a picture of somebody who looked like him. Man, I'm so glad I did those videos right the next day. Because they give me a timeline. I ain't start remembering things. That timeline is absolute. At least it is for me. And that nigga tried to kill me, got me gangbanged, and then he stole my Medicare for thousands of dollars, forced me to take drugs when Medicare said we are not paying for the drugs. That really got me. That's when I got the papers. I thought about it. I knew all the other shit was a crime. But Medicare, that man gave me 10 milligrams 3 different times of Suprexa. They had already drugged me, so I was completely out. But when Medicare said we will not pay for them drugs, and then Medicare said, asked a question about who, what, when, and where, I said, I got him. That man been yelling for the last 3-4 years. She a disgruntled patient. She a disgruntled girlfriend. She lying. That bitch crazy. Axbury Goldstein, a Boris Brown, Atimonium. That's his attorney. I got the court papers to say it. Shit, I got a deposition. Even though I ain't buy the deposition, it was too much money. I recorded it myself. I always got to record on my black ass. This is not the only one. But whether it's video or audio. But yeah. His own attorney. And then he got me gangstar because he knew I was going to tell. His lawyer gave 2 documents that were fraudulent to the Kirk, and I knew when I took that step, that nigga, they gang stalked my ass. I said, oh, at first I didn't know what gang stalking was, but I was like, because he knew I got his ass. That's the linchpin in the whole thing. So I will never do legal. I will never do jury duty in Maryland again. I will never do it again anyway. And that's my gang stalking right there. Don't let them change your narrative. I was the only black female. Their racism on that trial, the murder for hire, Montana Burnett, I put 14 young niggas, for real ones, in jail for life. I didn't die on March 22nd of 2022, so I stopped Montana's appeal. And they didn't certify me as crazy either, even though they tried. That is why they use a psychiatrist and not a doctor. If they could have got me institutionalized, maybe my verdict would have been null and void. That's what they try to do. So they try to junk my ass out in the alley. Then I became the prostitute, the snitch, the whore, the dyke, and all this stuff. And black men are drugging me illegally and raping me illegally, being felons and having a good time. And they still expect me to respect them. Never, never, never. The girls who rape me, I don't care if somebody told me I was a dyke and I got a bald head. So what? It's a hairstyle, bitch. I got pictures of y'all too, and y'all rapists too, and I tell on y'all too, because it is a crime. You're not supposed to be rubbing your pussy against somebody who don't want it. Well, and if you drug them, you're just as bad as the guys. You still a rapist, and it is a felon. I got mugshots to y'all too. So yeah, I want all of y'all to go to jail. I hope there's a warrant for you for a sex offense somewhere. Florida. I'm in Florida. I hope there's a mugshot of you somewhere. I'm in Kentucky. I'm everywhere.